Hi there guys and welcome back now to episode 12 of Once Upon a Time Blackpool Season 2. I'm your host, the one and only Tom Smith here on FM 303, and we come straight in with news because we've got a lot to catch up on in this episode straight away. And disappointingly, Jack Annex picked up an injury in training. He's done his ankle ligaments after jumping to get a ball in the air. He's going to be out for 4 to 5 weeks, and ironically that actually played a big part in the game we got to goal rush for you in a minute with our other goalkeeper who came in, Howard, obviously our backup, more mature, older option, been at the club a while. He came in, but he was involved quite heavily in what happened in that game, ironically. So yeah, that's an interesting start for us, and it has hindered us slightly as we head towards some big games. Right, and as we're also getting towards the end of November now, we started to look at the team because the league's starting to shake up. We're starting to look like we are around the playoff level potentially, but we're still looking like we can, hopefully try and improve and try and push on from here. So I've had to have a look at the transfers, look at the wage budget, and as you can see, we are running on empty. We are very, very, very empty on money when it comes to transfers. Financially, the club's balance is declining now as well, which causes me a bit of an issue. The only good news I can see as we go to the squad here is we've got quite a deep squad. As you can see as well in the green, we've got a couple of loanee trialists at the moment, trialists at the moment we're having a look at, bearing in mind the money situation. But there are some players we can perhaps move on in January. I'll take you through him now. I'm looking at Francois Company, try and bring some money in. He's not playing, he's not going to get much of a look in. He's got a professional attitude. I do worry that might change on me in a minute. You might notice as well, Leleko's not in the first team anymore. I've reserved him. I put him in the under 18s because his performances in training have been absolutely abysmal. He's given up. He's transfer listed. We'll try and move him on as soon as we can. I don't want him to affect this morale. He was the only one with a really bad morale. So that hopefully will bring in somewhere in the region of $500,000 between the two of them, maybe, or maybe at least $250,000. Because I'm at least thinking we're looking at ending this season 500 grand in the red. Can I cover that off with some transfer budgets, sales, and all this, and try and improve? Also, I was looking at perhaps Kenji Gore. Kenji Gore might have to move on as well at this point to try and bring some money in, and also Jimmy Ryan, of course, who is worth quite a lot of money for what he is. Maybe we can try and move him on as well. Once again, we're thinking of the money, and as you can see, we'll have a look at these guys we've actually kind of got on trial with us. Thomas Agapong, you must all know, he's an ex-Manchester City young player, youth player. He's had a bit of a story career. He's sort of gone around alone, not really achieved a lot so far. I've had him in a couple of FM saves before, and he's done alright lower down from the Championship. Obviously, what we're looking at right now with very little in money, we're looking to have to spend like £1,000 a week on wages. Would you believe it? So I kind of need an extra body in. I wonder if he might. My gut's telling me he might be better than what his stats say. Kind of like Kenji Gore, but Kenji now we might have to cash in on. Bear in mind he cost us very little. And this guy we've already made an offer for, Lamine Diaby. He's also got a French passport, an Ivorian 23-year-old midfielder. Looks all right, doesn't he? And then he wants £1,000 a week, so we've made that offer there. This might be a very good signing for us, and a very good bit of business to do before the transfer window opens, especially when we're looking at selling, obviously, Jimmy Ryan. So yeah, it's not all doom and gloom. As usual with me, in spite of the situation with the finances, I've got a plan, and we're going to run with it, and we're going to see how we get on. Right, let's take you to the goal rush now and catch up with the two games you missed. As you can see on screen, we'll start away at Wigan where we lost, but we did win at home to Blackburn, so we'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, the Wigan game was a very weird one. It was very quiet. It was like a ghost town at the DW Stadium. We'll watch the goals, and as I was saying, unfortunately for us, our goalkeeper had a bit of a hand in it. Prochenko here has a bit of a moment of insanity. Plays a lob ball back, makes it really hard work for Howard, who then, as you can see, has an absolute faff, trips over his laces, lets in the striker from Wigan. That was all it took for Wigan to beat us in that game. Apart from that, nothing happened. Honestly, it was a great game to goal rush, because apart from that, we literally didn't see a highlight pretty much. So we absolutely sabotaged ourselves. We probably should have got another point from that, but realistically it really wasn't good enough. Anyway, the next one was interesting because we then headed on and played Blackburn at home, which is, we actually see we won 2-1. I'll quickly take to it. The interesting thing about this is how the manager of Blackburn Rovers is Gus Hiddink. So I was really excited to see in the post-match and the pre-match conferences how we were coming up against a 73-year-old Gus Hiddink who decided to manage a mid-table Blackburn Rovers team. Anyway, all the highlights have gone well quick. We're just going to quickly slow this down. Going to quickly take you through the goals here for the goal rush. Go to the 3D. Kane now plays the ball forward to Hardy. This was a great bit of stuff here from us. 20 minutes on the clock. Hardy down to Kent. Finds out a little bit of space. Lou Willis sees it late. Gets fingers to it. Still goes in the corner. A fantastic strike strike from Kent there. And then we saw the second goal 55 minutes. Outside of the goals, by the way, it was all Blackburn. I'll show you the stats at the end. Then Bailey played the ball across here. Mulgrew with a poor header clearance. Beat you on the volley. That is what you want in your attacking playmaker in the hole. He just had that one chance. Took it so well, let the ball do the work into the top corner. Just as I was saying how it was a great win, bearing in mind how the game had gone, Blackburn then changed it up with a few minutes to go. Great ball across from Armstrong there, made it incredibly nervy for the last 3 minutes. Luckily for us, we made it through. Blackpool 2, Blackburn 1. They were just behind us in the table. We were 8th and they were about 10th at the time, so a fantastic result. As you can see from the stats, it was actually all Blackburn. They really didn't have the quality to cause us enough. As you can see with Traore, Dak, etc., and all the guys had to bring off like Gallagher. None of them really stepped up to the plate, but they definitely had the chances, and Howard redeemed himself, so did Prichenko. All in all, a fantastic performance, and that today will take us to an interesting game against Norwich City, who are 14th and who are now managed by Steven Gerrard after they sacked their manager, who was, would you believe it, Mark Hughes. They've got through some managers in this save so far. As you can see, heading into that game, it currently leaves us in 7th place after 18 games. What a start to season 2 of Once Upon a Time in Blackpool. Let's get to the action now. Right, now let's get to the main event action. What a fascinating game we got today against Steven Gerrard's newly bouncing Norwich. They had a dodgy start to the season and now 14th and looking a lot better. Let's take you through the teams today. I really think this is now my strongest team at Blackpool, I've decided. I think this is the best one to go with as my base now going forward, and they're all fit. Apart from Alnwick, the goalkeeper, may I say, as I just looked at Howard. So it's Howard, Turton, Suarez, Tilton, Boller. Prichenko hasn't had as much average rating this season as Suarez, and Suarez is looking a bit better for me. I think I've now decided he is the man to go with. Dembele, Spearing, Kane and Kent. Beechu and Hardy. Hardy for me offers the same as Beechu and an extra bit of hold-up play, which we might need, bearing in mind we play a bit more possession-based and try and keep games tighter nowadays. So I've gone for him over D'Alfonso. As you can see on the bench, there is also a new player in. Lamina Derby has signed on 1.5 a week for a 5-year deal. Backup Ivorian defensive mid. I think he is the guy that is going to make a difference and maybe allow us to move on Jimmy Ryan for a bit of money and try and balance the books. The Norwich team we're going to come up against, Gerrard's first one is going to be Cruel Gumney, what a name that is, Robert Gumney, Forleen, Zimmerman, Tabnow, Godfrey, Tribal, Leitner, Hernandez, Cantwell and Tammy Abraham, who's a danger man. How many goals has he got this year? I can't see if unless I do that. 13 goals in 20, average of 7.24. This is going to be a challenge. I'm going to go to the team talk now. Right, let's give the fans something to cheer tonight, and let's go out there and give them the usual pat on the back before they go do it. We're going to end the team talk now. I'm going to quickly switch it all back to 2D. And here we go now, we're underway, and can we do something here against Steven Gerrard, who's really got that rebounce effect going on at the mirror. As Kane comes down here, sorry, Kent on the left now, get the two of them confused, they're both Liverpool superstars. Kent across, Tab now has to come in and make a clearing header. All Blackpool early doors, they were coming out of the blocks early, Kent trying to special like last episode. That's why I say on the left, I think he is our man to go forward. Kaputska's not done it as much this year for me, unfortunately. He's not looked like he's been able to make that step up as easy as these guys from Liverpool. But anyway, he's proved himself to hold that position down so far. Can he make the difference again today? I'm interested about this Norwich team because I think they're really underperforming and they really could give us some hassle. And in the back of my mind as well, our next game in 3 days' time is away at Leeds for a second. So we really are in a game, a spell of games now where if we're going to get in the playoffs and really push on and really push this team to maximum potential, we need to get some points and some good performances. Beechu wins a goal kick. So I was going to say Beechu wins a corner, then notice it gone the opposite way. So my sentence made absolutely no sense as a consequence. Oh, football. Can we have a VAR look at that? I'm not sure that was right. Anyway, now Tab now on the left now for Norwich. Can he come forward now and do something for them? Leitner down to Godfrey. They're going to hold the ball up quite nice here. Tribal to Abraham, who is the danger man. Anyway, Kane now trying to get back, spearing dangerously on the yellow already, getting involved quite heavy doors. It's going to be a corner to Norwich now. As I clear my throat, Tilt now clears it out, but Godfrey's going to pick it up. Leitner can play it back across now. Turton with a good clearing header. Dane Bailey now on the counter. Come on, Blackpool. 15 minutes on the clock. Ball across to Hardy. Can he hit it? He can. Ryan Hardy's third goal of the season. Absolutely unbelievable stuff. What a counter attack. Lethal and destructive. Dane Bailey on that right hand side comes down here, comes over the halfway line. The rain's absolutely hammering down at Bloomfield Road. The absolutely horrible green hits of Norwich cannot, can't do anything. Hardy, the goalkeeper's absolutely exposed. What a goal. Reminds me of the one Blackburn scored against us. We've hiddled Gerrard here. What a great strike. Moves us up to 7th apparently in the Sky Bet Championship. Can we now put them in the ground now? Spearing, Kent, playing quite narrow here, but Norwich can't really do a lot about it. They're standing off quite a lot. Boller and Kent now on the left, up to Spearing in the middle. Can he find Dembele? He can. Dembele can now play a ball across. Gumney with a header. Can Kane find a strike? He can't. He got a turn. We're playing to beat you now. To Dembele, he's going to get the strike away. He's going to go for a corner. No, it hits the line and goes off for a throw-in. Hits the flag, sorry. 20 minutes gone here. We are looking absolutely brilliant. If you think against Blackburn, the stats were the opposite of this. We are looking like we're going to absolutely steamroll Norwich City here. Steven Gerrard is not doing well so far. Tam now with a throw-in in now. They've got quality low, and I say that with a lot of these teams in the Championship. They can score from distance, and they just have, as I was saying it. Tom Tribal's third goal of the season for Norwich. Oh, we were so dominant. That's what makes me angry, when you're dominant and you just can't get that second goal, just to kill that confidence off. Gumney here comes forward. Great little back heel. He just looks at the ball. He's not even looking at the goal. What's he doing there? Third goal of the season. Norwich have equalised here. Goalkeeper's been done. Howard's so disappointed in himself. Drops us down to 8th in the league at this time. Right, let's not fold now. Tilt the clearing header. Abraham. Oh, Cantwell's picked it up off the post. Howard. Oh my word, this game is excuse me, absolutely changed on its head right now. I can't believe I need some water at half time. It's drying me up, this game. 10 minutes to go to half time. Blackpool 1, Norwich 1. Looking like we are starting to fold the opposite direction after a really good start. Let's demand some more before half time. See if we can just put a bit of pressure back on them now. Let's get the ball down to Hardy and Dembele. They've been the danger men in this one so far. Looks like half-time whistle's going to come here, and that's probably going to be that. Norwich coming into it more. Abraham's not done a lot yet, luckily. Oh, and as I say that, I've been jinxing people, but Dwight Gale's on, who's good at this level as well. 2 minutes of added time. We're going to get more now because of the injury. Can we come forward now and nick a 2-1 lead just before half-time? Godfrey, Tribal and Leitner doing a great job as that three in the middle here. They're trying to spread the play, Norwich, make it wider. Tab now coming forward. We're holding on to a long highlight here. Bearing in mind, we're nearly 30 seconds over the allotted added time. Leitner, Tribal. Can Norwich find the space? Dwight Gale, the new striker. Cantwell into Leitner again. It is just a very possession-based system they got here with Gerrard. Oh my word, Boller's held him up here. I think it's a penalty, and rightly so. He's not gone in the book, luckily, but I think he had his shirt. Cantwell to take the penalty now. Howard can't get there. He went the right way. That is so disappointing. Todd Cantwell's first goal of the season, would you believe it, for Norwich? We're deep into 5 minutes nearly of added time here. So the karma effect of Abraham going off injured, the guy I thought was the danger man, has led to Norwich getting a penalty here. And this game was dropped on its head right on half-time. I guess the good thing is I can give him a rocket, but my goodness me, that's quite worrying. Right, we've had a private team talk at half-time. They made a slight tactical tweak as well, and I'm going brave, and we're going to see the debut of Lamine Diaby, number 44, coming in for his Blackpool debut. What a chance he's got here today against Norwich City. It is going to be a massive second half. We've given them the rocket. Can we turn this around? I'm really unhappy because you look at the stats. We have been the better team. And it's just one of those where, like, that little bit of quality, that odd little mistake, you cannot make as many of those at this level as you can in League One, and it's starting to get a little bit difficult for us in that regard. They've got a lot of players on yellows here now. Oh, Greg Gale's in though, as I say. Luckily he's offside. I thought he was. Looking very tight there. Dwight Gale, we go to the 3D. Yeah, he is offside. He's miles offside, luckily. We have gone to a slightly higher line. That was a tactical tweak. Maybe that was a mistake because we were quite tight and it could be a difference maker, that. But it's only slight. Beecher with a free kick now over the crossbar. I need to make more of those set pieces now. Perhaps it's time to get Pachenko on to try and be the hero. Mari Suarez has not done a lot in this game, to be frank, either. And neither's Herbie Kane, which I really don't like to see at all. Right, Diaby's looking like he's settling in quite well here. Can he be the hero on his debut? We're looking for anyone to be a hero. I wish I had Enrique Iglesias on the bench, but I don't. Demand some more now on the hour. They're focused after the feedback. Come on, lads. Let's have to go attacking, or positive at least. We're playing a higher line now. We should be having the ball higher up towards their goal. Right, free kick from Beachy now. He can't get it past the wall. There's going to be a counter on for Gale now. He's really quick and pacey at this level. Cantwell tries to play the ball across. We lose the highlight. Gumney now with a throwing now for Norwich. Now to Tribal. Gumney again now. Plays it off to Leitner, who's got a strike from distance. Luckily not on target. 66 minutes on the clock here. We're still losing 2-1. I really want to try and do something else now. Right. Oh, Diaby's got no match fitness. That was probably a mistake. A bit too of an eager beaver there. Right. Oh, but Kent's... Oh, Barmer's not done anything this year, man. Right, Suarez to right back. Turton off for Pachenko. See if Suarez can do something, because he's got a goal in him. Do you know what I mean? Got to do it. Can I make another change as well? We'll leave Herbie for the minute and maybe put Palmer in the box to box. That might be the backup option. Right, throw into Norwich now. If they get a further, it's going to be over. It's a second penalty. Oh, Beach, who handled the ball. It's going to be a penalty again. Cantwell again scores this one. It's Blackpool 1, Norwich 3. I'm so disappointed. Steven Gerrard has absolutely mugged us off here today. We were absolutely dominant in the first 40 odd minutes of this one, and we've let it slide this second half. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness me, I'm going to drink my coffee. I can't believe it. What a disappointment. I'm so disappointed. I'm on the touchline throwing my coffee down really hard. We'll do without, we ain't got a lid and we'll end too well. 10 minutes to go here. We're losing 3-1. Let's demand some more. Come on, guys. Can we at least get a consolation? We get a goal now with 10 minutes to go. You never know, right? Trying to get forward now, but they're going to try and do this on the counter. Hernandez and Gale, the danger men. Cantwell now has had a good game. He's not had a good one all season, but today was the day. Gale, good save from Howard. Probably should have been a goal in all frankness. Right, corner. Can we counter-attack it? Lightner to take now from Norwich. Diaby the clearing header. That was a mistake for me. Like I say, a bit naive perhaps there with the match fitness, but I just want to get him in and playing, you know. So what can you do? 10 minutes to go here. Can we do something? We still have more of the stats in this game. Beachy's looking exhausted. Absolutely. Right. Let's get on Kaputska. Come on. It's time for you to have a go, my son. Come on, Bartos. 5 to go. Throwing for Boller now on the left. Kaputska's there with Kent. Kent with a strike. Not on target this time. The angle wasn't really there, but, you know, fair play to the lad. He's trying to have a go and take responsibility for the team. A wonder goal there. We'd have the fans behind us, and we would have had something to play for. 3 minutes to go here of the added time. Just flying by. Going to be a defeat, unfortunately. But hey-ho, it is football, isn't it? It's been a great season so far, it really has. Boller now coming forward to Diaby. Kane 1-3 full time here. Blackpool 1, Norwich City 3. Yeah, I think it's a disappointing one, this one. It's very rare I've been on camera this sort of dejected after a game, but I do feel dejected because I kind of felt we started so well. I kind of felt then it just... like this happened, we just kind of slipped away with it, which is a bit of a shame. Bear in mind we've got a big game coming up. Right, drops us to 9th in the table, and bear in mind we've got Leeds next to who've got 11 more points than us and are looking a lot more dominant. We've got a tough game out next time, so that's going to be something to really, really look at. Diaby does make his debut. He did do alright, bear in mind he's not match fit. He got through the game. Gerrard's off to a great start with Norwich. They'll probably now push on for the playoffs. Let's go back to that schedule and remind us where we are. Yeah, Leeds up next, massive game, and then we've got obviously the cluster of December, and we get back to like the Sheffield Uniteds on Wednesdays, and that'll be when we're looking at bringing in some more players as well. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching episode 12 today. Episode 13 will be up tomorrow at 7 PM. Please like me on Twitter as well. Is it like on Twitter or is it follow? It's follow on Twitter, isn't it? It's like birds flying. Goodness me, I need to learn my technical stuff a bit more. Yeah, links on screen now. Please like, subscribe and comment. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you tomorrow for some more Blackpool action and a massive game against Leeds. Cheers now. Goodbye.